A very good morning to all of you. Let's continue the next topic, that is infertility. Now, what is infertility? When the couples are unable to reproduce in spite taking of unprotected sexual cohabitation, means बिना कोई precautions लिए, even then they are not enabled to produce the offspring, the child. This thing is known as, this inability is known as infertility. Now, there should be many reasons for infertility. It may be physical, means any physical problem should be there. It may be congenital disease, it may be due to drugs, immunological, etc., and even the psychological. So these are the some reasons that the couples are infertile. So special health care units are there, that is known as infertility clinics. Infertility clinics. These are the special health care units where the infertile couples are diagnosed and corrective treatment is done to remove some of their disorders and the problems. So infertile couples could be assisted to have children even through some special techniques, that is known as ART, that is assisted reproductive technologies. So infertility is the inability of a couple to reproduce with even when they are not taking any precautions. The reasons of infertility may be physical, congenital, drugs, immunological, and psychological. Specialized health care units are there, specialized health care centers are there to treat the to diagnose and to treat the infertile couples, and that is known as infertility clinics. And the infertile couples can be assisted to have their children with the special techniques and technologies, that is known as ART, that is assisted reproductive technologies. Now let's discuss these technologies in details. The very first one is test tube programs, or you have also heard about the test tube babies. So very first one is the test tube programs. Now these test tube programs, they include in this method ova from the wife or the donor, ova of the female, that may be the wife or the another donor, and the sperms from the husband, sperms from the husband or the donor, that is of the male, are collected and induced to form zygote under the stimulated conditions. They are combined to form the zygote under simulated conditions of laboratory. So this is called IVF, that is in vitro fertilization. When the fertilization is taking place in the laboratory conditions or under the simulated conditions, then it is known as IVF, that is in vitro fertilization. After this in vitro fertilization, there occurs the next step. After the formation of the zygote, there occurs the next step. Then in this process, zygote or the early embryo with the 8 blastomere stage is transferred into the fallopian tube. After the zygote, when it comes to 8 blastomere stage, then it is transferred to the fallopian tube, and this process is known as ZIFT, Z-I-F-T, that is zygote intra fallopian tube transfer. So when the zygote is formed by the in simulated laboratory condition, then it is when it is at the 8 blastomere stage, it is transferred to the fallopian tube, and this is known as ZIFT, that is zygote intrafallopian transfer. And when the embryo with the more than 8 blastomere is transferred to the uterus, then it is known as IUT, embryo with more than 8 blastomeres is directly transferred to the uterus, then it is known as IUT, that is intrauterine transfer. Sometimes when the fallopian tubes are not properly working, then the method of this IUT is used, in which the embryo that is more than of 8 blastomere stage is directly transferred to the uterus with the process IUT, that is intrauterine transfer. After this, in the females who cannot conceive and embryos formed by the fusion of gametes in another female, that is known as in vivo fertilization. So these are some of the techniques and some of the programs that are used in the test tube baby programs. The second one is the GIFT, G-I-F-T. That is gamete intra fallopian transfer. Now what happens in this? In this process, it is a transfer of the ovum that is collected from the donor into the fallopian tube of the another female that cannot produce one, but this can be provided under a suitable environment for fertilization and further development of the embryo. ये उन cases में होता है जहाँ पे जो mother है, the female, that is not able to produce the ovum, but she is capable of providing the suitable environment for the fertilization and for the further development of the embryo. So in this type of cases, there is a transfer of the ovum from healthy donor to the fallopian tube of another female. So it is used in those, this process is used in those females in which they are not able to produce their ovum, but they have the capability to fertilize to provide the suitable environment for fertilization and the development of embryo. So they get the donor ovum from the healthy donor, another female, and that is transferred to their fallopian tube. Now next is intracytoplasmic sperm insemination, that is ICSI. ICSI, that is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Now this process is used to form an embryo in the laboratory by directly injecting the sperm into the ovum. This is the laboratory conditions. Laboratory में जब हम ये conditions procedure करते हैं to form an embryo by directly injecting sperm into ovum in the laboratory conditions. This is only in the laboratory conditions. Now next one is the AI, that is artificial insemination. Artificial insemination is done in the cases when the male or the husband is not producing the proper collection of the, when they don't have the proper collection of the sperm counts. So in this case semen is collected from the healthy donor or the husband, or it is done artificially into the vagina of the uterus, that is known as IUI. In this case the female is healthy, everything is going good in her body, in his reproductive cycle, only the sperm count is low of her husband, or they are not the fertile sperm, they are unable to inseminate sperms in the female reproductive tract. So in this case the even of the husband or from the any healthy donor, as you seen in the movie Vicky Donor. So as from the healthy donor, these sperms are artificially introduced into the vagina or in the uterus by the intra-uterus insemination. So this is known as artificial insemination, and this technique is used in the cases where the males are unable to inseminate sperms in the female reproductive tract. So that's all about this chapter, and in this chapter we had discussed at last is the infertility, the inability of the couples to produce the child. This can be corrected by the ART technologies, that is assisted reproductive technologies. So various methods are test tube baby programs, GIFT, that is gamete intrafallopian transfer, ICSI, that is intracytoplasmic sperm injection, and the last one is the artificial insemination, that is AI. So that's all about the chapter. Thank you, students.